Welcome back to the Westmoreland Sports Network for our Recruiting Thursday feature, brought to you by Sendell Volkswagen in Greensburg. We would love to meet you. Jack Ridenour here with you today, and we are now joined by Greater Latrobe girls basketball player and Evansville women's basketball commit, Elle Snyder. Elle, first off, congratulations on the commitment. I'm sure you are very excited about this, but how does it feel that you've got the decision made out of the way and you can finally focus on your final year of high school basketball?
It feels really relieving. I'm glad I got my decision made and I can just really have fun my senior year.
Yeah, it's always important to kind of get that out of the way and so you can enjoy that final year of high school. But I want to get into what drew you to Evansville and what drew you to the program. So, what was it about the school, the basketball team, all of that that ultimately sold you on it?
When I went there, I went for the elite camp and the coaches were really just positive and encouraging and very welcoming. And I really liked the campus and they ranked for what I wanted to study. So it kind of hit all aspects of what I wanted in a school.
What do you plan on majoring in there?
Exercise science and kinesiology.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. I know that that is a great field to get into, obviously, but I'm sure that throughout the recruiting process, other teams were on your radar, you were on their radar. So, what were some of those other schools that were in the mix?
Well, I really focused on D3 and D1 for academics. So I really pushed for the D1. And when I went to Evansville, that's what I decided. But I had a lot of D3 interests. But Evansville was my first choice.
Well, what was this recruiting process like as a whole? I mean, you hear all sorts of different, takes on it and whatnot, but for you, what was it like?
Sometimes it was stressful not knowing where I was going to end up or where I was going to go. But it was fun getting to go see different schools and visit different places. But yeah, it was fun overall.
When did you realize in your basketball career that you wanted to make a push for college basketball? I mean, when did that light bulb go off and you said, you know what, I want to push this as far as I can go?
I feel like it really hit freshman year when I wanted to play college basketball. And I had coaches telling me that I was a D1 prospect and that I could play at the next level. So I really kept working hard and pushing to get to the opportunity to play at the next level.
Well, I know that you've played against some players actually at Greater Latrobe that have now gone on to play at the next level. Players like Emma Blair who have gone on to play Division I basketball. How was that kind of allowed you to have the really strong senior season that you're having right now, where they kind of got you ready, maybe got you prepared, and going up against that top tier talent? How has that gotten you better?
I feel like when you play around other great players, it makes you get better as well. So like me and Emma have always been great friends, and when she was home over Christmas, we would go and just work out in the gym together and getting that aspect too. I've always loved working with great athletes, so getting that opportunity to be back in the gym with Emma was great.
What kind of advice has she given you about college basketball with her being in it right now? And you're obviously on the outside looking in, going to be there next year. So what kind of advice did she share with you when she was at home?
She was very encouraging. She would show me some of the stuff that they do at college and like help me through it and teach me it and uh, have me try to learn some of the stuff that they were doing so I would get ready for when I go to college. She was always very positive, even throughout high school, and she always wanted me to succeed, and I wanted the same for her.
Well, I know that you are closing in on a very exciting milestone. You are just pretty much a handful of points, really, away from 1,000 career points. How much have you thought about reaching that goal and accomplishment, and how excited are you to reach that as well?
I feel like I really haven't noticed it till this year. I didn't realize how close I was, but during the games, I really just try not to think about it and just play my game and not let the pressure overwhelm me. But when it comes, it'll come. So.
Have you thought about what that moment is going to be like and how, exciting that will be for you when that does finally happen?
Yeah, so I feel like it'll be really exciting to share that moment with my teammates and my family and friends who've always been there and seen me play over the years.
Well, I know that your team has been rolling lately, winning 5 straight games. What's been kind of key for this turnaround that you guys have had after a little bit of a shaky start, but things are just firing on all cylinders right now?
Well, we were a new team this year, so at the beginning we didn't really have that connection yet. And I feel as we keep going on, we keep getting more connection as a team and more chemistry. So that's really helping us get the wins along the way.
And I know that this week you have a pretty heavy schedule, 3 games on the schedule this week. How do you feel that, that kind of quick turnaround will help you get ready for college basketball when there will be other times where you have quick turnarounds from game to game?
I think that it'll really help me in college. You're not going to win every game, and it'll just really help um, the competitiveness and the level of play in college.
How do you think
I
that
think
for
I think these 3 games this week will give us hopefully um, more drive going into making playoffs.
Well, you'll definitely be battle tested with 3 games on the schedule. Have you guys talked a little bit about how you're going to be able to manage that this week and just the extra things that you guys are going to do to try and keep yourselves healthy through this long week?
Yeah, we all do a lot of recovery on our days we have practice and not games, and getting a lot of rest is important, and eating healthy and all of that. So we all try to do that outside of basketball.
Well, I think you guys will definitely be very ready for this big week ahead. But Ellie, it's been great to have you join us for Recruiting Thursday. Before we let you run, want to hear from you with it being, again, your final year at Greater Latrobe. What is the legacy that you hope that you leave behind at Greater Latrobe when your career is over?
I hope I leave a really positive impact for the younger girls and for my fellow students at Latrobe, and I hope I just leave a great impact for them.
Well, I think you've already done that, and you've still got a little bit more to go, and obviously 1,000 points to score as well. Again, thanks so much for stopping by, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
That's Evansville women's basketball commit Elle Snyder. As always, thanks so much for joining us for another Recruiting Thursday feature brought to you by Sendell Volkswagen in Greensburg. We would love to meet you. Make sure you check out our other Recruiting Thursday features that are out on our YouTube channel. And as always, this is Jack Ridenour signing off, never saying a goodbye, just a see you later, right here and only on the Westmoreland Sports Network.